What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about Canadian snack foods. And the video we're gonna watch today says that these are Canadian snacks that Americans wish that we had. So this is all things that we Americans can't get them here in the United States. So I'm very curious to see what snacks Canadians are holding out on us, because as Americans, we like snacks. We enjoy our snacks very much. So I'm curious, Canadian snacks that Americans don't have at all. Let's take a look.
Canadian snack foods America wished they had.
Yeah.
Our favorite Canadian dessert, the chocolate mousse. Can I cut you an antler?
What?
Caramel.
Try the caramel, it's delicious.
What is this?
These soft vanilla sponge cakes wrapped in chocolate and filled with caramel and cream are a national treasure. Invented in
Hold on. Yeah, this is number one. Aw, caramel? Oh, that's not like that's not like a phrase that the narrator is saying, like, ah, caramel. That's literally the name of the snack. Aw, caramel? The original. What is this? It's like chocolate, caramel. There's more going on here. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. Let's keep going. What is this? I've never heard of this before.
Quebec by the Vachon family, who, after working on their farm for 25 years, borrowed $7,000 to start a bakery in 1923.
Okay.
They started by selling bread and brioches, and today, the popular caramel-filled pastries.
What is in these pastries? I have to know. My American snack instincts are firing right now. It's just like, this looks good. So I'm already like distracted, like drawn to it. It doesn't say the ingredients on the front of this packaging. Caramel. It's chocolate and caramel, and then there's other stuff inside. I'm not sure what.
Vachon went on to become a household name in Canada while making other popular lines of sweet pastries. In 1999, Saputo Inc., another Canadian success story and the makers of cheese and dairy products, purchased Vachon, and most recently it was purchased by Mexican company Grupo Bimbo.
Okay, that's an interesting name. So this was originally a French-Canadian company, and I don't know, the way companies work and, acquisitions and mergers. This is now like part of some Mexican snack company or something. Okay, fair enough.
It is nice to think that maybe Canadians would want to keep this in the family, but the truth of the matter is they are in direct competition with other U.S. brands, such as Hostess, who sell similar cakes. Vachon
Yeah, Hostess is like the popular pastry brand here in the United States. I've never heard of this brand before.
also manufactures Hostess products under contract in Canada, but that is why you will never see Vachon cakes sold in the U.S. market, as they will be in direct competition with each other. These
Vachon cakes. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that.
days, there have been complaints from Canadian consumers that the cakes no longer taste the same.
I swear, that seems to be the complaints of like everything ever these days. Is like, it's not as good as it used to be. And that's even true with the caramel. This is the packaging. What is this stuff on the inside? That's what I want to know. The history is fascinating and all that. Is it like nougat or coconut or what?
Apparently, the recipe has changed to taste more like the American cakes, and Canadians are not pleased.
I've heard a lot about American, like, our snacks and stuff. Our cakes are really processed and have weird preservatives that are, like, outlawed in other countries. You probably should not, like, package the au caramel cakes, snack cakes, anything like how we do in America. I don't think it's good for you.
Canada says no more.
Even with the recent changes, the caramel remains a Canadian snack food we would all want to try.
So it's small. It like fits in between your fingers. Man, for this, I don't want to be that guy, but I think I'd eat this in one bite. Is that an American thing? Any Canadians out there who eat the caramel in one bite. You barely even taste it. Doesn't even matter. You just want it all.
Mapo spread. There's no question
Oh.
that Canadians sure do love their maple products, so it would be fitting that
What is this? Mapo spread? This is so Canadian of you. Of Canadians to do. What is this? It's got maple leaves all on the box. Like, us Americans, we have a stereotype already about Canadians being obsessed with maple syrup and just putting maple syrup on everything. And this is not helping to disprove that theory, that stereotype, that stereotype. I don't know what a stereotype is. Anyway, something maybe you'd eat some maple spread with. But maple spread, composed sugar spread, it's got, I love the packaging. It's very vintage with maple leaves around the packaging container there. What on earth is this? Is the only thing that, I'm really thinking about. What is maple spread? What's a composed sugar spread, I guess I should say.
they have a spread named after the pride of the country.
Okay.
Mapo spread, short for maple spread, is a delicious,
Okay.
super sweet compounded sugar spread that
What? Look at this. Is this just like pure sugar? Or how is maple injected into this whole concoction as well? Is this distilled from syrup somehow? Or maple and sugar combined into a spread? What do you put this on? Like bread or something? I have a lot of questions about this one.
is only available in Canada. It's
Okay.
excellent on toast, pancakes,
Oh.
waffles,
Oh.
and for making traditional Canadian desserts. A favorite old-time product
Okay. Fair enough. I could see it being like a breakfasty thing. When the narrator said pancakes and waffles, that made sense to me. Okay, this isn't as weird as maybe I thought. I was thinking, like, what do you use this for?
for many Quebecers, where it originated in 1917. Maple
Huh.
spread was invented by Ernest Carrière of Carrière Foods, who
Okay.
in turn sold this popular spread to J.M. Smuckers in 1989.
Oh, this is part of Smucker's now. Smucker's is like a company that's popular here in the United States for like peanut butter and stuff, right? I am really, really curious what this tastes like in particular, because this is a very weird item. Like the caramel thing is like, okay, I can imagine sort of what that might be like. This I have no idea. No idea what on earth maple spread could taste like. I guess sugary maple taste on your toast. Could be good. I don't know.
Incidentally, although this product is called Mapo spread, it does not contain an ounce of maple syrup.
What?
And it's just purely sugar,
What?
glucose, fructose, artificial colors, and flavors. Maple syrup is the
What? How does it have maple taste though?
nectar that runs through Canada's veins.
What do you think is coursing through my veins right now?
Sugar shacks, maple forests, and wintertime fun is the image of Canada to a lot
Huh.
of the world. Quebec produces 70% of the world's maple syrup.
Wow.
So it is strange that a product made there contains no natural maple at all.
That surprises me, actually, that there's no real maple in the mapo spread. Seems like a very American kind of thing, almost, to say it's one thing, and then in reality, it's just corn syrup and sugar mixed together. But we love it anyway. Doesn't matter. I'm still intrigued by this. I love the name, maple spread.
It's almost fraudulent. Mapo spread will probably never see the light on the U.S. market because
No.
of reasons regarding supply chain, production capacity, and distribution.
I was just gonna say, like, it's a little too strange. Like, people wouldn't know what to make of this. It'd be too much of a novelty. Like, Americans don't gravitate towards the maple flavor as much. But I don't know. You never know. Maybe it'd be a hit. Who knows? Americans love spreading sugar on stuff. We could like this.
It will remain exclusively a Canadian and Quebec product of yore. McCain Deep and Delicious Cake.
Oh.
For those not in the know,
Ooh.
McCain Foods Limited is a Canadian frozen food company established in 1957 in New Brunswick. It is
Okay.
the world's largest manufacturer
Oh, I've never heard of McCain, But I'd like to get back to the cake. I liked what I saw. What was this?
Of frozen potato products. McCain Foods entered the U.S. market more than 30 years ago
Really?
and is a leading supplier of frozen spuds and frozen pizza
McCain? I've never noticed that. Never heard of it. Apparently it's here in the United States. I'm gonna keep an eye out for this now, huh?
in America.
And that's a Joe Exotic prize.
What McCain's does not sell in the U.S. is a
Ooh.
famously delicious pan sheet cake called Deep and Delicious.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. This looks dangerously good. Oh, and it comes in like a whole tray. Because I wouldn't have the willpower to stop and put the tray away. This is just like a chocolatey cake, right? You can't really go wrong with that.
S is a famously delicious pan sheet
Ooh.
cake called Deep and Delicious that is
Ooh.
only available in Canada. If
Wow.
you are a chocolate lover, you will love this cake.
Oh my gosh, I'd be like this little boy right here. Covered, staring at what he's just devoured. Oh, this does look good. It's making me kind of hungry.
I love chocolate.
It is super moist, and the icing is super sweet
That'd
and
be me.
deliciously creamy. Just pull it out of the freezer, and in less than 5 minutes, you have a quick dessert to please any guest.
Oh my gosh, chocolate cake? That'd be me as well. Chocolate cake in a tray that you can just whip out. I think it's actually best that that does not exist here in the United States. That would be far too dangerous. Too many lives would be lost to this cake. This looks good.
Of course, you can also eat it by yourself in just one sitting. We
Yeah.
won't say anything. McCain's Deep and
Yep.
Delicious cakes have been a fixture in Canada since the late 80s.
Oh,
Every
man.
kid loved this one growing up. This moist cake is available in chocolate, vanilla, and marble.
Oh, this is the first one that's just looks obviously good to me, but it's also probably the least interesting of all these because it is just a chocolate cake. But I don't know, I'm intrigued still. Apparently this is like kind of famous in Canada for being good.
Topped with sweet icing. It comes in a metallic aluminum foil tray
Oh.
with a resealable plastic dome lid.
I like that.
But because McCain's in the U.S. also owns and sells Sara Lee cakes, McCain Canada
Oh.
does not want to be in direct competition with themselves.
Dang it.
Therefore, McCain Deep and Delicious cakes will never see the light of day
No.
on American tables.
No.
Kraft peanut butter. Peanut butter
What is this? Kraft peanut butter. Kraft peanut butter. I feel like I heard about this once before in a different Canadian video that I did. I don't know where. Kraft makes peanut butter in Canada. That's very random to me. Like here, Kraft makes our macaroni and cheese and cheese, but not peanut butter. Why would Kraft only make the peanut butter in Canada? Does this taste different to our peanut butter? I don't know.
butter. Peanut butter has become one of life's sweet food staples, unless you're allergic, of course. Popular in many countries worldwide, and especially in America,
Yes.
the U.S. is the leading exporter of peanut butter. America
Oh, we export peanut butter. Wow, I didn't know that. We devour a lot of peanut butter. Skippy, Jif, Peter Pan, whatever you want, what have you. But no Kraft peanut butter. Didn't know about that.
Americans also consume close to $800 million of peanut butter a year. While
Oh.
there are plenty of varieties of peanut butter brands available,
Yeah.
Canadians swear that Kraft peanut butter is definitely better than anything on the American market.
What?
Kraft peanut butter is
What?
most recognizable because of the two cute
Look at this. Look at this. There's bears on it. What a lovely packaging. There's two bears smiling at you. How can you not want to rip open the top of them and eat the peanut butter inside of them? How can you not? After seeing how cute these bears are, that's funny.
teddy bears on the label. Kraft peanut butter has been a fixture for over half a century on the Canadian market.
Really?
Canadians truly trust in this brand more than any other. For
Really?
a while, Americans got the Kraft peanut butter minus the teddy bear logo. It was sold in yellow labeled jars with yellow lids and had the Kraft name on them. But
Oh.
because of a trademark disagreement with another company who produces the same product using similar packaging, they were no longer able to sell the yellow cap lids of peanut butter in U.S. stores. Nonetheless,
Okay.
for Canadian craft peanut
That was it? They actually tried to sell this stuff here in America. Maybe there's Americans out there that still have like a jar of this deep in their cabinet or something. They tried to sell it here and then had to give it up because of copyright and whatnot. I'm so curious. Canadians say this is straight up better than our peanut butter. That'd be very interesting to test that theory.
butter lovers, there is no comparison. It may have had the Kraft name, but
Really?
it tasted completely different.
The peanut butter, the Kraft peanut butter we had was bad anyway. Of course.
Butter and jelly sandwich!
Since the U.S. market is flooded and dominated with other peanut butter brands,
Yeah.
Kraft has backed away from the U.S. market for
Right,
now.
right.
Maybe if they tried again using the bear packaging instead. Who
Right.
doesn't love cute, cuddly-looking bears?
That's funny. There's a whole other peanut butter like brand that Canadians eat. That is also very random to me, but kind of cool. I'm kind of curious about it.
Oh, come on. I do not sound that much like Peter Griffin.
Maple leaf cookies. Maple leaf
Oh.
cookies are a Canadian sandwich cookie shaped like a maple leaf.
Oh, wow. This is the second maple themed Canadian snack of the day. Canadians actually enjoy like maple snacks. I part of me thinks like Canadians might be sick of the whole maple thing, the whole maple schlick at this point. Like, just because it sounds like you have a lot of it and all the time, and Canada's known for it. I guess not, because you even have maple sandwich cookies in the shape of a leaf. Oh, that's fantastic. So, what is this actually like made of or taste like?
Makes sense, right? The maple leaf is the national symbol of Canada, and
Yes.
this cookie is filled with another proverbial Canadian favorite, maple flavored cream.
Maple flavored cream in between two maple leaf shaped cookie cracker things. I like this. This is like the perfect Canadian snack. What is this like called? Maple leaf sandwich cookies or something?
Several Canadian companies produce them, mostly for the domestic market, although they do have a small cult following in the U.S.
Oh,
It's not a cult, Frank.
Wait, cult following here. I could become part of this cult. I've never been so excited to say those words. I could join this cult following of the Canadian maple snack cracker sandwiches. How do you get them?
And it is not only the expats who are loving these cookies. Maple leaf cookies originated in the province of Quebec some 114 years ago.
Again, Quebec is just pumping out the Canadian snacks by the sound of it. They also made the Aw caramel as well, right? And this?
The originator of these maple cookies is a company called Leclerc, but Dare also makes maple leaf cookies, which are now available in the U.S., but
Oh.
with different packaging.
Oh, there's something. Okay, there's a knockoff available here. Dare. I've never seen this. I wonder if this is in like most grocery stores here. I'm excited now. Dare Ultimate Maple Cream. Okay, I'm gonna remember that. See if it's at the store.
They can be commonly found on the East Coast. The cookie and
Okay.
the cream centers are actually made using real maple syrup. They
Ah.
are super sweet, and only a few can be eaten at a time.
Oh, don't tell me that. Don't even presume to tell me how many of these I can eat at once. Don't even. That chocolate cake, I eat the whole tray. The maple cookies, eat them all. But that's cool if they have a very, very strong taste and they're actually made with real maple syrup in them, which is cool as well.
Before your teeth start hurting. There's a
Yeah.
reason why the maple leaf is on the Canadian flag.
You won't believe some of these proposals. Look at this one. This.
Joe Louis. Joe Louis is another snack cake that was invented by the Quebec-based Vachon Company in the 90s.
Again, the Quebecois are just, bless them, out there making all these snacks. Just bless them. What is this? Joe Louis? Made by this same Quebec company. This looks like a Little Debbie pastry or something that we'd have here, maybe?
1930s. Named after two of the owner's sons, Joseph and Louis, and not Joe Louis, the American boxer, this mini cake is made of 2 chocolate cake rounds filled with rich vanilla icing in the center.
Oh, okay. And this really does, like, does Canada have Little Debbie? Like, you know, ho-hos and Twinkies and that stuff? Or anyway, this would fit right in with that. Although this looks maybe like a little higher quality. But it's just like, you can't go wrong with like chocolate and like cream filling.
Is made of 2 chocolate cake rounds filled with rich vanilla icing in the center and covered in milk chocolate.
I like this. I like this a lot. It's simple and effective.
For many Canadians born in the 60s and 70s, this was a familiar snack packed in many school lunchboxes daily. Today, this would be considered blasphemy and really not conducive to healthy eating. How times have changed.
I mean, no. Stick them in the school lunches. It's fine. It's fine. Make you stronger. Maybe every now and then.
Changed.
It's legal.
Wow.
The Joe Louis is a true Canadian classic, along with the Mae West and the Ah Caramel.
Mae West, Ah Caramel, they went over this. This is all by this Vachon company, I guess, huh?
They can be found in all major convenience and grocery stores across Canada, but not in the USA. Sold in individually wrapped portions or in a box format, it is very similar to one of America's favorite snack cakes,
The Ding Dong.
the Ding Dong.
Okay.
You were expecting a joke there.
Okay.
Too easy.
The Joe Louis actually predates the Ding Dong. As you can surmise,
Cool.
because of competition with Hostess, Joe Louis can't be found in the US and probably will never make an appearance. But
Yeah, this reminds me of Hostess and Little Debbie items that we have here. These mass-produced baked goods. Joe Louis. I really like this, though. It is like a ding-dong, isn't it?
you can always order them online. Go ahead and tap on one of our other great
Oh, and there you have it. There is the end of this. That was a great list. I've never heard of any of these snacks that I learned about here today, and I really, really enjoyed that. There's quite a lot of Canadian snacks out there that I've never heard of and don't exist here, only in Canada, and they seem really, really good. That's kind of the thing that stuck out to me, is a lot of these I think would do well in the United States. A lot of the pastries and the cake, the Joe Louis and the caramel, the Ah Caramel, a lot of these I feel like Americans would really, really enjoy, and they're just not in America because of like copyright and competition and stuff. So this is actually really, really fun to learn about. This video was by Babbletop, and I gotta give that a like because I liked it and it made me hungry. So I gotta go find a ding dong. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these Canadian snacks here today and your thoughts on them. That'd be very interesting. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and Canadian culture and stuff about Canada that I've never learned before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.